the first of their 2 back-to-back championships. Esa Tikkanen, now in his 9th year in the National Hockey League. What do we got?
Look out. Probert goes in and nails Tikkanen. There's 7 Rangers on the ice. The gloves are off. Here's
Kocur. Is it Kocur?
Is it?
Yeah.
Look out. Probert and Kocur. Oh, boy.
The Bruce brothers.
There they go. They have never fought before. Probert and Kocur.
Something happened.
It was Probert that hit Tikkanen.
But something happened before that.
And Kocur. Well, yeah, it was Tikkanen knocked Keith Primo down. Probert and Kocur out at the middle of the ice by themselves. This crowd realizes what's going on. The gear is up. Joe Kocur. There's a pileup on the other side, but you can bet everybody's watching 26 in blue and 24 in white as they head to the far side. The first time these two have ever faced each other in a fight. And Probert gets a right hand loose. Kocur's got his right loose. Oh, Probert lands a right. They separate. Probert wants to get the gear off. The linesman won't let him go. Oh, baby.
Well, you talked about longtime teammates and longtime friends.
Take no prisoners. Business is business. And this all started with Tikkanen, John with coffee. Then he trips Primo before the faceoff. Probert came in and nails Tikkanen, and then Kocur appeared. I'd have to see the replay to see how it really got going from there. Ooh, baby. Joe Kocur, Bob Probert, the 2 heavyweights of the NHL all time.
You got some fans over by the Ranger bench.
In recent history. Yeah, they're after Kocur. A lot of emotion in this building, boys. And Coffey and Tikkanen are still talking to each other on the ice. Now, Probert and Kocur should not be out of the game. There was not a fight before theirs. They both go to the dressing room with 2:41 to go in the period. Now let's go back to the face-off.
There's where Tikkanen takes Primo down.
That's what started. Now watch Probert come in there. Where's Kocur? There's Bukaboom. Where's Kocur? That's Bukaboom. There's Kocur. He says, get out of the way, Bukaboom. I want him.
So Kocur came in after him, and
whoop, Joey got a piece of Proby there and a piece of him there. Not a big piece, but a major piece for Joe Kocur. Boy, he's got a jackhammer for a right hand. And it wasn't until Probert really got settled into the fight that he began to get the upper hand afterwards.
A little bit of a cut on the bridge of Probert's nose, I think, from that first punch.
Might have been the first one that Kocur got in. But again, Probert not looking to fight. He looking to nail Tikkanen. He missed him there. That's why Probert was upset, because he got partially hit by Kocur the first time, and that got him mad. Right now, all friendships are forgotten. These two know all too well how to position themselves and what to do, and they're just doing their job here because they're in a different colored uniform, and that's the nature of the business. Probert landed with that right there, and that's all she wrote this time around.
Well, that's the second major penalty for Kocur.
Have lost only once in the last 22. Only twice have they given up more than 3 goals in a game, and already they've given up 4 here. And here we go again. Probert ran into Tikkanen.
Tikkanen. Oh,
everything going here.
Kocur, Probert of all things.
Wow.
And Probert landed one big haymaker.
This is a
They've got 4 separate fights. Larmer's lined up with somebody. Chason's got somebody.
Leach is trying to pull Shepard away.
Kocur and Probert, though, that's the main one here.
These are good friends. You rarely ever see Kocur and Probert go at it. And Probert, Kocur, the former Red Wing. Probert had quite a fight with Todd Ewan in the last Red Wings game.
Have more players on the ice too, Sam, and 2 of them are not getting involved. Kocur and Probert, now they separate. I think they're going to get going some more.
This is just downright ugly. Well, I don't know, John. I don't know that this helped the league at all.
No, it doesn't, Sam, but it doesn't happen often anymore. The whole thing started right off the face-off. Tikkanen reached out with his stick and upended Primo. Down Primo went. Then everybody started to get in and get going at one another. Now, when Primo was tripped up by Tikkanen, the referee was looking over at the two benches. I was watching the entire thing. He had his hand up regarding line changes in front of the benches. He was watching the benches. He did not see what happened. Now watch Tikkanen here reach in with his stick. And there's actually Primo went over to buck Tikkanen. Tikkanen tripped him up, and then all of a sudden it starts. Primo comes in, Probert comes in. They go. The referee never saw the thing start. Kocur's got to move in because Probert's in. There's two big guys on the ice. They got to go. This thing, I don't know. I'm going to go back to the start of this thing. This is a big game, Sam. Here's what my opinion is. It's a big game, two tough teams, and you almost expect it to be a feisty game. Now, in my opinion, Lance Roberts is a very inexperienced referee to have referee this game to start with, and in fact, a bunch of people, including coaches, were talking about it prior to the game.